Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist right here on the FanBoyPotion channel. Last time, we made our way through Keith's machinations, and Best Friends, Best Duelists. Those were the two duels that we completed, and they were intense. Like, we got terrible draws after terrible draws, but we shoveled our way through that, and we pushed through, and we were like, no, we're not giving up. We made it through. We got the victory. We got the W's, which was awesome. And today we move on to the match of the Millennium, which sounds pretty awesome and certainly quite historical. So with that in mind, of course, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to drop a like. Let's go ahead and aim for 500 likes, and the match of the Millennium has now begun. The time had finally come. As champion of the Duelist Kingdom tournament, Yugi won the right to duel Maximilian Pegasus. Promise me that you will free the souls of my grandfather and all the others. Yes, but if I am the one that defeats you instead, you have to fulfill your end of the bargain as well. Take a close look at the card you hold in your hand, Yugi boy. There's a reason why it's blank. If I win, I claim your soul forever. You have much to gain, but much at risk as well. It's a risk I'm willing to take to free the souls of my grandpa and the others, but I don't plan to lose. I hate to disappoint you, Pegasus, but I have no intention of ever becoming a part of your soul card collection. Here we go, guys. It is time to do this. We've worked our way up through the entire Duelist tournament to this. This is the moment that we've been all waiting for. It's Maximilian Pegasus. It is Yami Yugi. Ooh, let's do this. Hopefully the game is fair and just and gives us decent draws where we can make mistakes and then lose because of that. Not lose because we just get any particular good draws and he just gets everything he wants. And if you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each. Wow, that sounds incredibly good. Okay, let's play our Beaver Warrior for now. And Phase, see what he's got. He's got all those Toon World monsters, right? So he's probably going to play, yep, Toon Table of Contents. There we go. Manga Ryoren and Toon World. There's Toon Summon Skull. Now, there you go. You see, this is what I'm talking about. He got the perfect draw right away. He's like, yeah, look at this. I got everything already. Are you serious? He's already got it relinquished as well? Toon Summons Call. This is crazy. Man. Now, I'm actually wondering. I don't remember. Does Toon Summons Call get destroyed? Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay, good. Now, it can't survive without having Toon World on the field, right? Must be first special summoned from your hand by attributing the same number of monsters needed for a tribute summon. This card cannot attack the turn into a special summon. You must pay 500 life points to declare an attack with this monster. If Toon World on the field is destroyed, destroy this card. This card can attack your opponent directly unless... Sorry, can? Oh yeah, can. Unless they control a Toon monster. If they do control one, this card must target a Toon monster for its attack. Okay, that's kind of a good thing for us. Alright, I'll play the Celtic Guardian for now and do at least a little bit of damage here. I mean, we're in a decent position already. He's already taken 2,500 life points of damage, so far so good. We do have also Karibo that we could sacrifice when we take a lot of damage. So if we take a big hit of damage from him, we could always play that down to avoid damage. Okay, this is not good. He keeps adding more and more of those relinquished to his hands. Oh, yes, he takes another 100 points of damage. Great. Alright, we need something strong now. Something with a tribute summon. Man, that's not a tribute summon, unfortunately. But we can still do another 1,400 damage, so it's not a bad play at all. So we'll attack into that for the trade. Ooh, what's that? Safe zone. Wait, whoa. What does that do? That face-up monster cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Or be destroyed by battle. It cannot attack your opponent directly. When this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. When that monster leaves the field, destroy this card. Oh. Okay, so the problem here is since we were trading with equal health, we get destroyed, he doesn't. So that's why that effect worked out that way. So does this mean that if he attacks the Celtic Guardian, same thing happens here? I think it does, but I'm not 100% certain. There's no point for me to go into defense mode, though, because we wouldn't take any damage anyways. So let's see what he does here. Yeah, that stinks. Toon Gemini Elf. While you control, your opponent controls no 2 monsters card. Wait, so this thing can be summoned without turn world? If Toon World on the field is destroyed, destroy this card. But he just summoned it without Toon World. Okie dokie. What? So if we take control over this and then attack into the Toon Gemini Elf, does that mean that do those like trade off or no? I'm just confused as to what should I brain control here. If we brain control this and then attack into this, neither one of them dies, right? And we would take 500 points of damage. If we brain control Toon Gemini, we attack. He takes 500 points of damage, but doesn't really do anything great for us. So I think I'm just going to set a card for now and just kind of see how this plays out, because it doesn't make any sense for us to do any type of weird, crazy trade right now. Alright, fortunately enough, we have enough defense there to survive that attack. So we still have a defense position creature. This is only spell cards, and I wish it wasn't just spell cards. Alright, I guess I should just brain control Toon Gemini Elf here. Man, this is so tricky. Because there's really nothing I could do here right now. Man, this is really, really, really tough to decide what to do here right now. I can't Monster Reborn this thing, right? Cannot be special summoned unless you control Toon World. Must first be special summoned. Yeah, okay, so then this thing... Toon World on the field is destroy this card. Wow, you control Toon World and your opponent. Battle damage to your opponent. Discard 1 random card from your opponent's hand. Wow, that's tough. Okay. I could either brain control here and then attack into that, or just wait another turn. Man, I don't know what to do here. I really don't. I'm trying to think, like, what is the smartest play here? Because the thing is, brain control is like, it's a 1-turn thing. So he will gain this back no matter what. I mean, like, the good thing is that he would most likely lose one of his defensive monsters, which is not a bad thing. But is that worth it? That's the key here, you know? I kind of wish we would have drawn, like, Summon's Call or something like that by now. That would have been great. Obviously, that would have kind of solved our problems. Oh, man. I don't know what to do here. You know what? I'm going to take a risk here. I'm probably going to regret this, because we're going to take a lot of damage right now because of this. I mean, I could probably Karibo to avoid the damage, but... Wow. Okay. Weird. Does this say that he can't do damage when this card leaves the field? Ew. Yeah. I think this guy can't attack us directly, right? Cannot be targeted or destroyed. Battle. Oh, okay. No, it doesn't say anything about that. Okay. Weird. Play Griffwar, I guess, and let him keep stacking his defenses as well, which is not the smartest strategy. But I'd rather save brain control for something where, like, we could brain control, let's say, the Geminis, and then after that, use that for, like, a tribute summon into Summon's Call or something like that. I think that would be a lot smarter. So let's try that. Okay, well, we got Gaia the Fierce Knight. So what we could do here is brain control, attack, and then probably main phase 2 Monster Reborn something, and summon Gaia the Fierce Knight. That could be a decent play, actually. Let's try that. Okay, so let's go brain control. We're gonna lose 800 life points for that. Take control of this thing. Then go to battle phase. We're gonna take this first. Okay, get rid of you. Now go to main phase 2. Play Monster Reborn. Into anything, really. Attack mode. And then tribute summon. Getting rid of his monster so he doesn't get back that Gemini Toon. And it's a decent play. It's not great. I know. I'm aware of that. But it's not a horrible play either. So we did all right there. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, now this is where we get into the issues kind of thing. Because we can't get rid of this thing. No matter how much damage we inflict on it. Oh my goodness, really? He has Mirror Force? That is ridiculous. My goodness. It's like just when we got something going here. Now I kind of wish I would have had, obviously, Monster Reborn. It would have been awesome. But I think we made the best play we possibly could there. The turn it's summon. Destroy this card. Yeah. While you control Toon World, that's all great. If this card attacks, it is changed to defense position at the end of the battle phase. Alright, that sounds reasonable. This obviously wouldn't really do much for us. Karibo doesn't really do much for us right now. I could set him down, but they're going to attack him no matter what. So I think I'm best off to just play him to not take the damage from these two. So I think that's the best play there. So we're going to end phase here, see what he does. And whether or not we can start drawing some more significant cards here. I mean, it would have been awesome to get that Catapult Turtle a while back. Problem is we didn't, so that's the unfortunate part. Alright, so we're not taking that damage. It's main phase 2. He switched that to defense. And it's our turn. Wow. Well, this is an awesome draw. Problem is I can't really do anything with it. That stinks. Now he's going to go back to attack. And there's Toon World. Now, the nice thing here is that if he plays anything Toon related... Mangaryuren, okay. All those Toon monsters are gonna get destroyed next turn with the Spell Shattering Arrow. Right? Which is awesome. Yes. We're gonna play this. So he takes 500 damage, plus 3 monsters are destroyed, which is beautiful for us. Now, we have this. I don't think we have enough, right? This card can be used to ritual summon any one ritual monster. You must also send normal monsters from your deck to the graveyard whose total levels equal the level of that ritual monster. So, I'm not sure why it says activate effect, because we don't have enough to summon that monster. I mean, we have the monster in our hands. The problem is we don't have enough monsters to ritual summon. So, it would be kind of awesome if we drew them, so we could make that play happen. Toon Gemini Elf, that's a lot of damage right now. Oh wait, he can't attack first turn. Great. Alright, so we have three stars right there. So we're kind of there. I'm worried, like, I would ritual summon right now, but it says normal monsters, right? This is an effect monster. So I don't think that qualifies, right? Normal monsters from your deck to the graveyard. Wait. Normal monsters from your deck to the graveyard whose total levels equal the level. Not from your hand? Okay, let's try this then. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Okay, we're gonna sacrifice you. And you. And let's go. There we are. And we have a pretty good defense with 2,000 right there, so that should be pretty nice. Now, if he throws down something insanely powerful, we can always go into Catapult Turtle next turn. That's 1,400 damage, so that would be pretty good too. So there's definitely ways for us to get him down in HP right now. I think I'd rather play this down just to be safe. I know we could end the game here if he doesn't block this. He doesn't. We win! First try victory against Pegasus. That was so awesome because it was fair. We got good draws. We could make mistakes. We were allowed to kind of like actually have a fair chance instead of him just perfectly having everything for a combo and us not having anything that we can do. So that was terrific. Pegasus, you're finished. We've won. It's impossible. My magic, it all failed me. I've lost. The duel showed Yugi that the spirit inside the Millennium puzzle was his friend. Yugi learned that if they worked together, they could accomplish anything. Spirit of the puzzle, I don't know how to thank you. I was your courage and the love your friends had for you that prevailed this day. And your determination. We all did it. Together. That's right. As friends. And in the end, that's what it came down to. Friends being there for one another. He won! Way to go! Yeah! We all won. Thanks, guys. Yugi saved the souls of his grandpa, Seto, and Makuba. However, there lurked another danger from the shadows. His friend Bakura, still possessed by the evil spirit in the Millennium Ring, had an agenda of his own. So although Yugi thought his problems were over, things were about to get much worse. Now that Pegasus is weakened by his duel with Yugi, he's given me the opportunity I've been waiting for. The time has finally come for me to add Pegasus' Millennium item to my collection. Hee hee ha hee ha ha. Or whatever. That was my attempt at the laughter noise. Alright, nice. We got 1,400 duel points there. And we proceed to the next duel, which is the Mystery Duelist. Despite defeating Pegasus in the Duelist Kingdom Tournament, Yugi noticed that the spirit inside the Millennium Puzzle was worried about their uncertain future. The Millennium Puzzle connects us, Yugi, and I sense that fate has more in store for us. And we're in this together no matter what. And then it goes, we're all in this together, and then they dance. No, they don't. Let's just continue reading along. Good, I wish I knew more, but our future is still unclear to me. I'll help you figure it out. Later that day, Yugi and Taya came across a fortune teller that offered to tell Yugi his future. Yugi welcomed the opportunity. What are you doing, Yugi? Taya, maybe this fortune teller can help me figure out the fate of the spirit inside the puzzle. The fortune teller asked for a personal item which he could use to tell the future. He indicated that the Millennium Puzzle would be perfect, so Yugi reluctantly handed it over. Yugi realized that it was a ruse. When the fortune teller fled with the Millennium Puzzle, leaving a trail of arrows for Yugi to follow, it was a trap, but Yugi had no choice. When Yugi tracked down the thief, he discovered that the fortune teller was none other than Bandit Keith. But there was something different about him. Something or someone was speaking through him. What happened to you? I'm not Bandit Keith. I only speak through him, since he's become my mind-controlled slave. Who are you? What do you want with my Millennium Puzzle? I desire the power your item contains within. But according to the rules of ancient magic, I have to win it from you in a duel. As for who I am, let's just say that I'm the one who shall control your destiny as I have controlled others. That I am not unfamiliar with the power of a Millennium item. I understand more about their hidden mysteries than you will ever know. Take your Millennium Puzzle. There are ancient secrets buried within it, which you, and even that spirit that inhabits it, are unaware. That's why I will add it to my collection. The Millennium Puzzle was out of his reach, so Yugi reached out with his mind to try to connect to the spirit inside the puzzle. I can barely hear you, Yugi. Our bond is weak. I'm afraid I won't be able to help you with this duel. You'll have to fight him alone. Alone? But I've never fought a duel without you. You can defeat him. Just trust yourself and your deck, and you'll find the way. Prepare to lose your precious puzzle. I don't think so. Remember, Yugi, I have seen your future and foretold your fate, and this duel will be your last. It's time to duel. Let's do this thing. Alright, so we get swung into a battle with Bandit Keith again, and whenever we've had to battle this guy, it's been nothing but a nightmare, because he gets, like, perfect draws, so, I mean, to be fair, we've only battled him once, but it wasn't fun. So hopefully this time will be a lot better, and we actually have enough time to have a third duel today as well. Alright, that's a pretty good, solid draw right away. Not too bad, nothing to be upset about, that's for sure. I'm going to play this down, and then end turn. If we could get a Scapegoat spell card and then play the Mystic Box on something strong that he has, that'd be great. Allure of Darkness? Okay. Interesting. Very different style of attack here from him. Okay, we could have Mirror Force there, but man, that's a lot of traps. Not good. What does this do? When your opponent activates a spell that targets exactly one monster and no other cards on the field, target another card that would be an appropriate target. That spell now targets the new target. Okay, so I'm gonna go for a risk here. Summon Skull. Probably not smart when he has two trap cards down. We'll see what happens here. Okay. That wasn't the worst thing that could have happened, so not bad. Alright, Curse of Fiend. Why didn't I get to activate that? What did this say? Change the position of all attack to defense and vice versa. These positions cannot be changed during the turn. This card is activated. You can activate this card only during the standby phase. Okay, sounds good. That's fair. So what we could do here is we could summon Mammoth, then Mystery Box him, and that. And attack into it, I guess, right? which wouldn't be the worst play. Plus, we would be taking a lot less of a risk. That way. Magic Jammer. Makes sense. Alright. It must be something decent then. Alright. Oh, wow. That stinks. Isn't that a spell now, technically? Alright, so now in his standby phase, he's gonna get rid of that thing. Alright. Man, I kind of wish I would have been able to play a Summon's Call there on top of the Summon's Call. Let's Tribute Summon here. He has one card. We also have only one card, so this will be very, very interesting because of that. Because, my goodness, are you serious? He drew 2 Blast Spheres back to back. I mean, come on. What are the odds of that? That's a little bit ridiculous. Not a little bit. That's a lot ridiculous. That is unbelievable. Seriously. Cursed Dragon. Oh, man. Yeah, there's not much I can do here. I'm not even going to waste Mirror Force on just one attacker. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, maybe it will make sense now. Ooh, Machine King. Yep. That we're going to get rid of, for sure. Mirror Force! No! 7 Tools of the Bandit! Oh, man. So you had a Magic Jammer and 7 Tools of the Bandit? Yikes, this is not good right now. We have to literally just pray to draw Gaia and then probably Polymerization Summon. Are you serious? It's like... Oh, wait. Yes! Tribute to the Doomed! His own play! Backfires! And now we can play Curse of Dragon. We're still in this! Oh. Normal monster from your hand. That's awesome. Ancient Rules. Yes, please. That is a terrific draw. Flip Summon. Oh, man, I might have just made a huge mistake, though. Because if he can summon something with, like, 1900 damage, he could win. Because he could damage the Beaver Warrior and win that way. So, we're still not in the clear here. Alright, let's see what you draw, dude. Oh, man, I'm so nervous now. I'm so nervous. I really am. What is this? Summon's Call or Face-Up Thunder type. Destroy monsters your opponent controls. Wow. That would be nice. I'm just going to play that down just because. Alright, if Curse of Dragon can knock this out, we're okay. That's it. We did it. Yes! First try defeating Keith as well. That was awesome. As Yugi battled Bandit Keith, evil Bakura found his way to the duel, following the Millennium Puzzle's energy with his Millennium Ring. Fascinating, it appears the shadow magic energies I detect are within Yugi's opponent. Bandit Keith is just a puppet under the control of an evil master. Well, this puppet show is over, for I alone shall possess the Millennium Puzzle. My ring, sever the strings that binds this man. Free his mind from the Shadow Realm. Bakura, unseen, Bandit Keith was freed from the mind control, making Bandit Keith's controller wonder, what happened? What happened? My Millennium spell over Keith has been broken, but how? Only the power of another Millennium item can sever such a connection so strong. Where am I? Well, you've been defeated again. So, welcome to the club. Ooh, we got a new battle pack. Cool. Signature card and a card award and another card and 1900. That makes no sense. 1698 duel points. My goodness. All right, so that means we still have time for one more duel. So let's do this. Battle City begins. Yugi was disturbed that there was now an unknown foe attempting to take his Millennium Puzzle. He felt unprepared. He didn't know enough about the puzzle to understand what dangers he now would have to face. Hey, how's it going, Yugi? Not so great. I need your help, and so does the spirit of the Millennium Puzzle. Whoever it was that stole the puzzle seemed to know a lot about its past. That reminded the spirit how little he knows about it. But hanging out with you might help him figure things out. But how exactly am I going to do that? You always have great advice. Just talk to him. The Spirit and Taya spent the day together. They went to Domino Museum, which had just opened their Egyptian exhibit. They saw an ancient stone carving that depicted a battle between a sorcerer and a pharaoh. The pharaoh bore a striking resemblance to Yugi, while the sorcerer looked just like Kaiba. As they stood in awe of their discovery, a mysterious woman walked up to greet them. This is Ishtar? I don't remember her name specifically, so I apologize. My pharaoh, I've been expecting you. Huh? Who are you? I am Ishizu of the Egyptian Historical Society. I have uncovered many mysteries about you and these ancient carvings using the magic of my Millennium necklace. Another Millennium item? Like your Millennium puzzle, this necklace affords me certain powers. With it, I have gazed 5,000 years into the past, to a time when evil sorcerers threatened to destroy the entire world. However, there was one king who possessed a magic, powerful... A magic? You can't possess a magic. Wouldn't it be magic or magical powers or something? But whatever. A magic powerful enough to stop this evil threat. The pharaoh who saved the world was you. And now the time has come for you to rescue mankind once again. To rescue mankind from what? How do you know the world is in danger of being destroyed again? My Millennium necklace also shows me visions of the future, my pharaoh. The events of the past will occur once again, and that same great evil will return to threaten us. How will I recognize this evil? I know that your memory has faded, and you seek many answers. I also know a Duel Monsters tournament is beginning. If you win it, you will find your answers. The tournament that Ishizu was referring to was, of course, Seto Kaiba's Battle City tournament. Joey and Yugi both received invitations to participate. All entrants were given a special transparent card known as a locator card. The tournament attracted a group of duelists known as Rare Hunters. These evil duelists were thieves intent on stealing the most rare Duel Monsters cards. Joey lost his Red Eyes Black Dragon to a rare hunter named Seeker. Hoping to win back his card, Joey challenged him to a rematch. You got my Red Eyes, I want it back, so it's time to duel. I have no desire to duel you. I've already relieved you of your rare Red Eyes. My hunt for your deck is over. Well, that's too bad. I'm not leaving until I win my Red Eyes. Joey, what's going on? Yugimoto, he has the item my master desires. This guy owes me a rematch so I can win back my Red Eyes. I already told you that you have nothing that's of any use to me, but perhaps your friend would be interested in being my next victim. It would be my pleasure to hunt the Duelist Kingdom champion and snare his dark magician. So I challenge Yugimoto to a duel. Fine, Rare Hunter, I accept your challenge. It's the only way to win back your card, Joey. If you win this duel, I'll hand over my Dark Magician to you. But if you lose, you must return Joey's Red Eyes Black Dragon. Alright, sounds pretty intriguing. Here we go. Time to face off against Seeker. I actually don't remember this duel whatsoever. So this will be interesting. I don't remember, like, in terms of what cards he has. I think he's the guy that has all those, like, masks and stuff. But it might be a different guy that has that. I think that was like some sort of twins or something that had that, but I don't remember. Alright, so skip the draw phase of your opponent's next turn. That's pretty good. When a monster with 2,000 or less attack is summoned, target one of them. Destroy all cards with that name in its controller's hand and main deck. Okay, that could be pretty good. Let's just play this down. We're going to play it safe for now. And allow him to go on ahead. Alright, I'm going to activate this to make sure he doesn't have a draw phase next turn. Okay, Gear Golem of the Mooling Fortress. During your main phase, you can pay... This card can attack your opponent directly. No, that's okay. I'm not that concerned about that guy. He's only 800 attack. Weird that he played that in attack, because he has 2,200 defense. So we'll summon the Gazelle. And then we'll attack. He obviously probably has a trap card there. He doesn't, which is bizarre, but okay. What was the point of that then? Not sure. He doesn't have a draw this turn, so most likely... Oh, I was going to say it's most likely our turn, but that was not the case. Swords of Revealing Light. Very cool. That's actually a good play. But on the bright side, it does give us some time to set up as well. So we'll play this. And kind of end our turn here. Let him go ahead. See what he does here. I think I'm gonna after that probably play Gazelle in defense. Maybe, I don't know. While this card is in the field, monster cards cannot be set or flipped face down. If a monster card would be set, it must be normal summoned in face up defense position. That's great, especially if he's got a lot of flip summons, because that negates all of that. You know what? We'll go into offense and see what he does. Nope. And end the turn. He might tribute summon now because he would be able to afford to do so already, so... Alright, let's activate Light of Intervention. So going forward, he can't set anything. Wait, is he building Exodia? Are you serious? He's building Exodia. That's what this guy's doing? Okay. I'm nervous now. I'm really, really nervous. Oh man, this is bad. This is really, 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 really bad. Could play the Silver Fang in defense. And then end the turn. Okay, that's it. It's destroyed. Next turn, we should be able to summon Dark Magician. Depending on what he does. Yes, perfect. Ooh, another Chain Destruction. That's great. Play that down. And now it's time to Tribute Summon. So I think we're going to tribute these two. Keep our Gazelle. I know probably keeping the Stone Giant would probably have been better, because we would have had a decent defense then, but I think this will play out fine. Let's see. Alright. So I think he's probably got just 3 of these guys. Yep. Okay. Well, we're obviously not going to attack at this point. Well, we're going to end the turn for now, and then next turn we will go ahead and get rid of that final wall that he has. So obviously right now what he's doing is buying time to get the Exodia cards. So right now the goal is to just attack quickly, deal a lot of damage. He's trying to draw quickly, play Pot of Duality, play everything he can to try to negate the damage that we can do. So right now we should be able to deal quite a bit of damage to him. I kind of wish that I would have played obviously Chain of Destruction on this thing now, because then he wouldn't have had 3 of them. Alright, here we go. So we just did 4,000. Sorry, 5,500. So unless if he draws Exodia right now, we've won this duel. Yes, that's it. That is victory. That is a victory for us. Awesome. Dark Magician, wrap it up, dude. Direct attack from the Dark Magician. Your opponent's life points have been reduced to 0. And we're the hero. Yeah, you won. I'm taking Joey's red eyes and your locator card. I lost? I failed? Forgive me, Master. I tried my best. No, please, don't be angry. Ah! Yugi, that wacko's lost his mind. Remember me, Pharaoh? Actually, perhaps you don't. You were trapped in a puzzle when I dueled little Yugi. Congratulations on defeating my rare hunter. Though he was the weakest duelist in my crew. My other minions will prove much more formidable. What's with this freak show? Pharaoh, I've waited for you for years. Finally, after all this time, I will destroy you. So this is, of course, Marik talking through the Seeker. Finally, after all this time, I will destroy you. I will not allow my other rare hunters to fail like this one. I have little time for his kind of foolishness, so I've taken over his body and trapped his mind in the Shadow Realm. I am in control. How do you control him? Each of the Millennium items contains his own unique power. So, the mind control is a simple task with my Millennium Rod. Allow me to introduce myself. Remember my name, Marik. Marik? What is it you want from me, Marik? I want what belongs to me, and I'll take it using the strength of the Egyptian god cards. Egyptian what? Millennia ago, a trio of powerful behemoths rampaged throughout the ancient Egypt. These Egyptian god monsters spread destruction throughout the world until the pharaoh sealed them away for eternity. But when Pegasus created duel monsters, he resurrected these mighty beasts as cards. With these Egyptian gods, I can destroy you and claim the power I deserve. You'll never claim the Millennium Puzzle. You misunderstand. I want more than the power of the puzzle. I want the Pharaoh's power, the boundless energy of the ancient ruler himself. With it, no one will stand in my way. I'll use the almighty magic I gain to conquer and lead the world. I will be unstoppable. The end is near, Pharaoh. It's my world now. Not yet, Marik. I'm beginning to understand why Ishizu asked me to participate in Battle City. It's my destiny to stand between you and the evil powers you seek, and I will. Pharaoh, your days are numbered. Enjoy the game while you still can, because your reign is coming to an end. Man, that was weird. I knew that guy was a big creep, but who knew he was just a front for another creep? Here, Joey, take your red eyes back. You hold on to it. It isn't mine to take, pal. You want it fair and square. Besides, the rare hunters collected tons of rare cards. Their decks are all souped up, so I know they're gonna be tough to beat, even for you. You've always had my back, so it's time I helped you for a change. That's why I want you to keep my red eyes. I know it's gonna come in handy for you sometime. Besides, this means that a part of me will always be a part of your deck. And it's kind of cool knowing that I'm helping you save the world. Don't get me wrong, I'm still in the contest because I still have the rare card requirement covered. Red Eyes wasn't the only rare card in my deck. You gave me another rare card way back when I first started playing Duel Monsters, remember? The Time Wizard. Yep, it bailed me out of jams at Duelist Kingdom, and I know it's gonna save my butt in Battle City. You know, when I think about it, both of our hearts are in our decks. We're a team together. We won't let any duelist beat us. We'll whoop this Marik creep and his rare hunter goon squad so hard they won't know what hit them. They'll be sorry that they ever decided to mess with us. Thanks, Joey. I'll take good care of rare Red Eyes. You're a true friend, Joey, and together we can take on any evil that comes our way. Well, as cheesy as it was, that was definitely pretty cool. We've set up the next series of battles here. Got a whole bunch of extra duel points. The Master of Magicians is going to be the next duel. Then it looks like maybe a rematch between Weevil. Oh no, actually Weevil never faced Joey, right? So this is going to be kind of cool. And that looks intriguing as well. So hopefully we'll complete these 3 duels next time. And then after that, it's not far that we have till the end here. Let's see, a couple of more interesting silhouettes here. Kaiba and Yugi are going to go at it, and I think that's Marik and Yugi there. And then Yugi versus Yami Yugi is the final battle, I think, so that's kind of cool. So, nonetheless, ladies and gents, there you have it. We're getting very, very close towards completing that whole entire area of Legacy of the Duelist. Now we're going to go ahead and go to the battle packs here. It's interesting. Where were those battle packs that we play using a temporary deck made from battle packs? Oh... that's kind of cool. That should be really fun. We'll try that out eventually. But for now, let's get ourselves some packs, some actual packs. Seto Kaiba to wrap things up. We'll get 2 Seto Kaiba packs, 1 Yami Yugi pack. Ooh, Legendary Fiend. Very cool. And we'll call it a day here. Ooh, infinite cards. That's a good draw. Where I think there's no limit, right, to the number of cards that you can have in your hand. Super Rejuvenation. Very cool. From your hand to your side of the field. Ooh, that's kind of good. If you have a dragon type deck, that could be very useful. All right, let's see. What do we got here? For our final pack, there's Exod, Master of the Guard. That is terrifying. Malice, Doll of Demise. That thing looks horrific. Exod, Master of the Guard, though, is... what is this, like a baby version of Exodia or something? It looks kind of cool, actually. So, the Curse of Circle is pretty good. That's a good card. Not too shabby. We did quite well, all things considered. So with that in mind, there you guys have it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Legacy of the Duelist video. If you did, please don't forget to drop a like. And I will, of course, hopefully catch all of you lovely, lovely folks here next time. Peace out, guys, and I'll see you later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.